YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, today we are doing another little day in the life vloggy thing. Hang out with me, basically, is all I'm asking. And don't worry, okay? We're doing much better today. Gladly, not a lot of people watched my last video, thank God, because it was not it, okay? My mental health and physical health were taking a hit. I was not doing well. I'm not proud of that video. If you missed it, do not worry about going back and watching it. Totally okay. We can move forward and have fun today and never talk about her again. And to those of you who left me a like and comment and were so sweet, I love you guys so much. And thank you for dealing with whatever that was. Today's video is a little more exciting. We're doing a lot more. I'm vlogging all day today, all day tomorrow. So you're getting like 2 days of action, 2 days of workouts, 2 days of me yapping. My boyfriend and his brother are going out of state for their cousin's bachelor party, and my other roommate said he might also be going out of state, or out of town at least, to go visit his long distance girlfriend. So your girl is gonna be living alone for the next few days, and I become my most unhinged when I am left with no one to talk to. So I'm forcing you guys to listen to me, because if not, I might go insane. I don't have a whole lot planned for today. I am currently literally already at Julia's place. This is where we film the podcast every Wednesday morning around 10 a.m. It's currently 9:47. I'll be going in a few minutes. We film 2 episodes at a time, so we're gonna spend the next like 2-ish hours filming, talking, catching up, all the things. Anyway, I don't want to be running late because Julia is always punctual and on time and I never am. So since I'm here early, we're gonna go in. I'm vlogging today if you want to say hi.
Hi.
Do you want to tell them that you're being anal about?
Yeah.
So we were talking about how we're always so anal about like when we post a reel, like the cover that you can choose. Which
I'm like literally just like, what did I do? I like this, but then I like this. Because then it cuts off your body and you go to profile grid and that's what'll show up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just gonna do that.
I always spend so much time on that page. Like more time than it took me to edit the video.
And I got everything ready. Share.
Hello.
And the first thing that pops up is Sebum.
Vision's such like a camera dog.
Oh God,
does that make sense? Like Rex will be doing something cute and I'll try to film him and he'll stop. Vision's made for the screen.
He's made for the screen.
Welcome back to another episode of the Know Your Power podcast. I'm your host, Kendall Aaliyah.
And I'm Julia Renee. How do they do this when they would do the leg thing and they split their vagina open at the end?
Filming the podcast went great. I'm now back home. My boyfriend just left on his road trip, so we are now left to our own devices of entertaining ourselves, which I pride myself with being good at since I could literally talk to a wall. I have a few hours until I have to train some of my clients, and I am about to finish, like I think I have 1 or 2 chapters left, the last book in the series I've been reading for the past several months, which has been feeding and fueling me. So now I'm like in panic mode that we need to go find another book or another series to start. For all of my fellow dark romance lover girlies, I just read the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, and I honestly give like the series in its entirety like a 9, maybe even a 10 out of 10. Like it was so good in my opinion. And if you're not a dark romance girly, don't even bother, okay? Don't even read the back of the book, you're gonna hate it. But if you like a mix of scary stuff and smutty stuff, the series is for you. It was so good, and honestly it had such like a good storyline with so many plot twists and like holy shit moments that I thought it was great. But now that it's over, we need to go pick out a new book, so we're gonna head over to the bookstore. I have gone to the bookstore like 2 times already in this last week, trying to plan ahead before I finish this book, but I haven't been able to find anything. I keep going to the Barnes & Nobles like closest to where I live. I think we're gonna venture out and go to a different Barnes & Nobles, or honestly try like a standalone bookstore. I know Austin has a few of those and I've never been to any of them. So we're gonna hit a different Barnes & Nobles first. If they don't have anything, then we will try something else. But either way, I am leaving today with a book. As much as the world is right now, I have been obsessed with the Olympics this week, like literally obsessed. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a competitive person or like a super like, what would you call it? Like I'm not like repping the USA super hard, you know, I I'm glad I live here, I guess, but like, do I think about it beyond that? Not at all. But when I saw LeBron James on that damn boat waving that flag, something was evoked in me, okay? Where I think I literally morphed into a bald eagle, okay? Threw some hot dogs on the grill. I am now a US citizen for the first time in my life. The Olympics just like bring that side out of me, like that nation pride out of me, and I feel like it does that for a lot of people, where it's just like suddenly I'm so passionate about like every sport I've never cared about ever until the Olympics turn on. Like, do I know anything about swimming? Not at all. But do I turn absolutely feral when I see the USA swimming? Yes, I do.
This Barnes & Noble is a lot bigger than the one I've been going to recently, and like this whole entire width of this is like all books on my list, which is really exciting.
Many hours later.
I just wrapped up my workout. I did not film a single set for you guys because I was an idiot and went during prime time, which is 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, okay? It was very busy in there. I was a little overwhelmed, a little overstimulated. The last thing I needed was bringing out a whole tripod. Seemed too stressful today. I ended up hitting some easy glutes, and I say easy glutes because I went absolutely ham on my legs on my Monday leg day. So today was just like a lighter maintenance glute day, a little less intense, but still a really good workout. So that'll be down in the description. Anyway, I'm heading home now. I'm done with work for the day. I already trained my clients. I already worked out. Those are like the main things I needed to do today. I might stop at the grocery store on my way home since I'm already out and just grab a couple of staples. I'm definitely not doing like a full grocery haul today. I'm just like not in the mood. Instead of just stopping at a normal boring grocery store, I opted for Hmart today. And for those of you who don't know what Hmart is, maybe you've never been or don't have one in your area, it is an Asian supermarket. So they just like have a lot more Asian specific food item. And it's also really cool because half of it is like a normal supermarket with like normal aisles and normal I don't know how else to explain it. And then the other half has like food stands set up. So they're almost feels like mini restaurant storefronts where you can order fresh food and then sit like cafeteria style. And all of the food I've ever tried here is phenomenal. One thing that I see every time I come in here, and I wish I could try it, this is the one thing, if I was not allergic to gluten and dairy, catch me at this storefront, is the Korean corn dogs. I see them everywhere. I watch every mukbang of them ever, and I wish to try them so badly, and they look so good. I see the people who order them and eat them, and I just sit there with jealousy. But that's okay. Let's go buy some fish or something. I have no plan going into this. I am just hungry, which is not good. Never grocery shop when you're hungry. I have the sun directly in my eyes, but that's okay. I want to give you guys my little Hmart haul while in the car because one thing I got I really want to try immediately. First up, little snack seaweed. Amazing for macros. I ate these during my bodybuilding prep up until when I couldn't. Each pack has 20 calories, 2 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 1 gram of protein. It's basically like air. I personally love snacking on seaweed, so I buy these quite often. The main reason I got them today though is my vision here with this haul is to make a little homemade poke bowl when I get home. So with that, I got some frozen edamame. This will last me a really long time. I do love edamame and I love snacking on it. But this is a pretty big bag and I feel like, I don't know, it's just dense. Also for the poke bowl, I just got some instant white rice. I am not in the mood to like sit and wait for rice to cook tonight, so yeah, it was $1. I don't know, nothing fancy to say. That's just me being lazy. I also got a singular cucumber, if you care to see it. Voila. Some sushi grade sashimi. I got half salmon, half tuna. And then the last thing, and the thing I want to try right now, I was in the snack aisle for like 20 minutes, flipping over every single bag, seeing if anything didn't have wheat in them. One of my favorite influencers is Remy Ashton, Rem Life here on YouTube. She does like daily vlogs and also cooking series. And she just did a trip to Japan and Korea, and all of the snacks she was showing looked so good, and I wanted to try all all of them. So I thought going into Hmart today, I was like, oh, I could find some snacks and try them and like show YouTube and give you guys the same experience her videos gave me. And all of them had wheat in them. Like every single chip had wheat in them, which like I shouldn't be that surprised, but I do feel like there's a lot of chips out there that don't use wheat, so like come on. I was hoping some of them could be like rice or corn based, but no, none of them. All of them had wheat, and trust me, I checked them all. Then I went to the candy section. Also, most of those had wheat in them, but I found one thing. I'm sure there's more than just one thing. There were people around me, so I wasn't like being too obnoxious in the aisle, but these looked like a form of a fruit snack, so I'm really excited to try them because I've been obsessed with fruit snacks recently. They are Fruitia fruit mixed gummy candy. There's 3 flavors. We got grape, strawberry, and muscat, which I don't think I've ever had in my whole life, so that's what I'm excited to try. We're gonna start tame with strawberry. I feel like that might be my favorite, and then we'll try grape, and then we'll try the muscat. Am I saying that wrong? They smell so good. I'm so excited. I'm also just like curious of texture. It's this like little disc. I could get behind these. Like an 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. Just because it's very artificial strawberry flavored. But like also what do you expect from like a fruit snack? These are the type of gummies though with like a really good bite to them, if that makes sense. Okay, we're trying the grape one. Again, I just love the texture. I think I like this one less just because anything grape flavored gives me medicine vibes. Time for the star of the show, the muscat, which is this beautiful green color. Oh my god, it's so cute. I know this smell. Hold on. You know what it is? I never knew what flavor they were, but we go for sushi quite frequently in my family, okay? And where we would go get sushi had these little like mints that weren't mints, just like these little hard candies on the way out, and we would always grab them. That is absolutely what this is. And I never knew, but I loved those things. Like I would like scoop up and pocket some of them because I loved those candies so much, and now I know it was muscat. Interesting. If I were to compare it to a fruit, I would say it's almost like green apple-ish, but not as like tart, more sweet. I'm a fan. I'm glad I got to do a little taste test for you guys. If I ever come across chips in there that I can have, you better believe we're doing a full haul. How exciting.
Yeah.
I think I would get more work done. Okay. He knows that.
Yeah.
Okay, I just made my poke bowl. I'm so hungry, so I'm about to sit down and eat it and watch some of the Olympics that I had missed from earlier today. And also, I wasn't gonna tell you guys about this because it's kind of a guilty pleasure, but my recent obsession has been any sort of like grandma-esque word game. Like, you know, I really try to outrun the fact that I am truly an 80-year-old woman at heart, but it just keeps coming back. I am obsessed with the apps Words with Friends and Wordle right now. All I do. It's literally all I do. My screen time is outrageous, and it's just for those 2 apps alone. And I love that all the other people on Wordle are like actual grandmothers, and I'm not just assuming. Like all of them have profile pictures, and like they're all just adorable older women. And I'm like, I'm so glad I can bond with all of these strangers on the internet. Anyway, that's my recent obsession. I'm gonna go eat and watch the Olympics and play Words with Friends. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I ended up doing a whole lot of nothing last night. Caught up on all of my Olympic endeavors and played like 100 games of Words with Friends, and that's about it. It's the next morning. It's like 8 a.m. right now, I think. I just got up. I didn't just wake up, clearly. I have a full face of makeup on. But now I'm actually getting up, and I want to be super productive this morning because I feel like when I do the things I've been putting off first thing in the morning, you just feel good. You feel accomplished. You can like check some things off your list. So that's what we're gonna do. Since I have the house to myself for a change, I wanna like do a little like cleaning reset to start off my day, set the mood, set the vibe. I'm gonna wash my bedding, pick everything off the floors, vacuum in this bedroom. Then we're gonna go downstairs, clean some of the kitchen. It's not too bad in there, so just like little maintenance things. And then the plan is to sit outside, journal because I have definitely not been doing that enough. Go get some coffee as a reward for being productive, and then go hit the gym. Also say hello to Mr. Vader. I don't know why he's being so shy. Anyway, this is Vader. I feel like I've showed him here and there in vlogs, but like not enough. He is technically my boyfriend and his brother's dog, but he's basically mine. I love this little guy. This is kind of random, but I have these Inaka knee sleeves in a size small, and I have never and will never use them. I'm just not a big knee sleeve person, but they're super cool. So I also don't want to like throw them out or anything, of course. And I can't do a giveaway since I only have the one size, so that's super unfair too. But if you're small, comment down below. If there's one of you by like a week from now, these are yours. If multiple people comment, I will just put it into like an anonymous calculator, pick who the winner is, and I will send these out to you. So, mini giveaway if any of you need a small Inaka knee sleeve. It is sad how sweaty I am from the little bit of cleaning I just did. I'm kind of changing my order of operations for a few reasons. One, I cannot find my journal. Kind of scary, kind of spooky. I hope I didn't lose it. I hope someone else isn't reading my journal. So I'm hoping that turns up. If I don't find it by the end of the day, I will go buy a new one and we'll journal tonight instead. Don't ask me how, because I'm not even sure how I ended up here. Okay, I blacked out a little bit and ended up at Kava. I'm like in between being really nauseous and really hungry. Not that much sounds appetizing, but I just got a bowl with rice, chicken, corn, cucumber, normal hummus, red pepper hummus, lettuce, and some garlic dressing. So I'm gonna eat like half of this. We're gonna go home, get changed, and head to our workout. Also, the women's like all around individual gymnastics is on right now, and I have it on my phone. So I'm gonna sit here and lock in and probably sweat for Miss Simone Biles, our queen. We just got to the gym. This isn't my usual gym or like the gym I usually film content at, so I get a little nervous bringing out my camera at this one. I am caffeinated, I am fed, my tummy kind of hurts, but that's okay. We shall persevere and go kill us some shoulders. I'm making the rest of my little chicken drumsticks. So popping these in the oven at 425 for like 20 to 30 minutes, it depends. These are kind of like big drumsticks, so maybe closer to that 30 side. Okay, we got the chicken lineup. 2 of these are seasoned with more of like a smoky seasoning, and the other 2 are like a spicier seasoning. And then we got dip options. Okay, I'm a big dip girl around these parts, all right? We got a honey mustard, we got a barbecue. What is on my fork? And we got a buffalo sauce. I'm so excited to eat this. I just got back from running some errands. The dogs were out of food and we were out of some like household items. So I went to Petco. They didn't have the food. Then I went to PetSmart and then Target and got everything I needed. Now I'm back home and I'm going to lay back there. Actually, you can't see it. Back there and finish my book and have a chill rest of my evening. I also need to start editing this video, so I gotta wrap it up here even though the night is young. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!